Hello and welcome back to the Tactile tutorial. It is I, Dancer. We're gonna jump into some animation stuff today. So, I guess the first thing we could do is just work with existing animations and just switching the gender around. So let's just make Daisy a mercenary, and get like an iron sword, sure. You don't actually have to zero these out because the class can't actually use those weapon levels. They won't show up at all. It'll just be blank. Anyway, she's mercenary. Cool. Where's mercenary? There you go. Okay, so first we'll need to actually see what it would look like just static. So let's pop open that old unit editor. And let's throw up a Daisy. There's Daisy. Now Daisy is got the wrong map sprite, but the map sprite doesn't exist yet, so we'll have to input that as well. So cool. Alright, let's grab the map sprite, which I already have actually prepped. I'm going to include this in the description, because why not? I've got a lot of map sprites. I don't know if none of them are showing the previews, but what's going on? Why is it not showing any previews? That was weird. Map mercenary. Why can't I see mercenary? Because it's not in here. Okay. I got so many. I know I have it. There we go, mercenary. Okay. So both of these. But if let's say you don't have these like already formatted, let's see if I can find an unformatted map sprite somewhere. Probably just find it on effing universe. Grab ourselves a map sprite. Is it the graphics thing? This should have it. Oh wait, no, it's just links to this, doesn't it? Actually, no. I just want a map sprite. Doesn't even matter what the map sprite is. Let's just find ourselves a map sprite. Here we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna open up the old map sprite editor, which I actually uploaded already. The converter. Oh no, that was a face sprite converter. Never mind. I didn't upload that because that's not mine to upload in the first place. Cut this out. Where is it? Here we go. Alright, so we got the map sprite converter open. This is Yeti made this. I'm assuming it's free. I have not seen it posted anywhere, so I don't think I'm supposed to just post it. But I posted the wrong frames. Paste the active frame, paste the idle, bada bing, bada boom, copy the frames, open up lightpaint.net, and paste it into a new image. So here we have our standing frame. This is obviously not the mercenary, but this is just how you're gonna do it. So you go into whatever folder you're gonna be in, and we're gonna call this. Was this a lich? Yeah, lich. So we shall call you lich 0. No, lich M. There we go. And then we have for our moving frames, paste that as well to a different one, and we save this as lich M move. As for the moving frames, obviously I'm not importing those frames because I don't need them. I was just giving you a quick rundown if you didn't have them already formatted. So I was actually underscore. Okay, good thing I looked at that. So let's just jump and fix that, just in case I import a lich for some reason. Let's move these out over here and put them in instead. So it's actually underscore. and there's actually map in front of it. Yeah, I forgot a lot. Okay, what is going on? Why am I not responding? Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Jeez, okay. So it's actually map lich underscore move. Same thing here. Come on, come on, come on. What is going on? Okay, sorry about that. We are recording, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So, got our map sprites. So we're going to drag those in. Put them in the character folder. So now, we go to manage. We should be able to see those in there. Map mercenary. Bang, bang. Cool. And let's go ahead and grab the animation as well. Now, because this is an existing animation, I don't really need as much work. I happen to have it already set up because I've used it before. I will include this in the download link. See if you want to check out what this looks like. It's essentially formatted exactly the same as the mail is, including a hit and a knockback sprite, courtesy of Gabriel Knight. So if you use those, make sure to credit him. And the sprite itself was made by Blind Archer. So yeah, few credits. So we're going to drag these in to the editor, right into animations, and you shall process them. Of course, we must. And we're going to save that data, hop back into formatting, and hit up the palette. Let us, I forget, can I just copy? No, I can't. That's copy. Okay. So auto palette, grab all the colors. Let's order them in a way that copies the mail. Why not? So let's go with the clothes first. Not entirely necessary to reorder them, but I find it easier to just make sure everything's in the same order. If it's possible, obviously. Sometimes the gender difference of different colors. Like I think the mages have different color amounts for certain things. What is it? The female mage has 3 hair colors. Male only has 2. 3 hair colors, 2. Alright, so that's set up. That's nice. I'm going to copy those color edits. This is helpful for when we do the ramps. I'll show you what that means in a second. So, copy paste. One of the greatest things ever invented. Okay. That's the last one. Alright, so we gotta grab our ramps. So, ramps are essentially colors that are all going to be working together. So like this ramp is all the clothes. This ramp is going to be all the hair, as you can see. That's going to be the sword and the armor, arm guard, and this is the skin. I believe those are the exact same ones here. Oh, there's a white included as well. Separate. Again, you don't need to copy them, it's just easier to have them the same. I'm going to put them in the same order too. I think skin was second. And oh, that's actually clothes. Okay, main and clothes are actually the same. It's just different levels, like different subsets of the same thing. Like if main is the overarching color, clothes, armor, clear clothes. Those are all subsets of the main. So not super important information. Just letting you know. Because I like telling information. Hair and what's this considered? Mercenary sword. This has to do with the palette the association with the names when it comes to your palettes. Can I copy the ramps? No, I can't. Okay. So 1.5, 2. 1.5, 2. Okay. So let's make the base index the same. That way, so the male and female palettes are treated exactly the same. They don't look any different. They're using the same colors anyway, so I might as well. That was 2. Okay, cool. Now let's hit up the battle recoloring. Let's it was Violet, right? No, it was Daisy. There we go. Okay, so now we can see that we have a little bit of an issue here with the unarmed. So let's go back here to the unarmed. Let's see what's going on with this. Now it looks the same. Ah, so it looks like there's actually a color difference. Yeah, the unarmed has different colors. Okay, so let's go and fix that. Unless it's doing that weird bug again where it's not actually any different colors. But it's possible that they're different colors. So we can just, yeah, they're different colors, okay. So we want this mercenary's colors, not this one. This one has the 16 color palette. I'm going to cut this out because this is just copying and replacing colors. Jumping back in real quick, the reason that those colors showed up invisible is because they are literally not indexed. So the editor doesn't consider them, they don't exist in the eyes of the editor. Now that we made our edit, we can re-import this. Yep, replace it. Go to formatting. Let's process it. Now save that, go back. You don't have to do that, but it kind of messes up the palette indexing when you check it out. Okay, cool. We're good to go. So our battle recoloring should look proper now. Yep, cool. Let's give Daisy a palette. So I'm going to use hair, clothes, and mercenary sword. Daisy has, what color hair does Daisy have? Was it blonde? It might have actually been blonde. Yep, it was blonde. Blonde with pink. Cool. So, let's just make it a little orangey-ish, a little goldish, or yellow hue. And let's give her a nice shade of pink. Less blue. Less yellow. Yeah, that looks good. Why not? Cool. Now, for the animation association. Now, since I already know, since we know that hit sprite is actually wrong, this is actually, we can cover another little aspect. So, mercenary by default will be using these scripts, but let's say I want something specific for the lady mercenary. Oops, wrong one. We would add this one that refers to ID 1, which is this one's ID, and the alternate mercenary for 1 would actually use the regular get hits, because we don't really want it to use the other ones. And we can go and look at the attack right here. Ba-bang. Ba-bang. Magic weapon crit, sure, why not? Bada-boom. Bada-bee. If you want to look at the regular, change that number. See? Cool. Nice. Lovely. Now let's say though, I mean I can show you that it works. I'm like 99% sure it's going to be fine, but let's be sure. Let's actually show it off. Handy dandy unit editor. As you can see, she has her map sprite. Let's play test a Rooney. And let's just cheat Brock a little bit. Infinite moves so we can get to him. So we can get to Daisy real quick. Ba-boom. She has a palette. She has her she has the animation. Boom. It's working. It's working, it's twerking. Alright. Now, let's say you want to import an animation that is completely on its own. So let's make a new class. We'll call it the Knight. Let's copy Lieutenant's bases. And we'll call you the Knight. And this will be Brock's exclusive class. Sure, why not? And let's say we want that to be, let's see, what kind of animations we got to work with here. No, this one works. Okay, the salvage armor. Why not? I think I have that already downloaded. So let me go grab that. Maybe I don't. Nope. Nope, wait. Here we go. Cool. So it uses lances. Let's give that class access to another weapon. Give it access to swords. Sure. And oh, we need a map sprite for it as well. So let's find that. Is that in the? No. I thought they include map sprites. Am I crazy? Maybe I have it already downloaded somewhere else. Oh wait, no. I know where. The repository. Duh. So let's go grab those map sprites. Map sprites. Cavalry and armor. Knight salvaged with no, we want a helmet. I like helmets. Not into the whole helmetless craze. General, Knight, you axe? No. Bow, sword, bow, axe, lancers. Here we go. So let's grab these two. While that's going zipping, go grab the old handy dandy converter. Save that. Pop that open. Okay. So let's still copy those idols and copy the moving frames. Okay. Paste it into a new image. Okay. Two different colors, huh? And we'll call that map Knight M. And then for our moving frames, call that map Knight M underscore move. Boom, boom, boom. And let's drag that into the editor. Characters, bang bang, there it is, the Knight. So we can go ahead, take a quick gander at that. Boom, there's Brock in his shiny new class. Lucky boy. Perks of being a main character, I guess. And let's give him a sword rank of a D. Let's give him an iron sword. Okay, cool. So now, the fun part, the animation. So, let's go back, let's grab that animation. This is straight up from the repository. So we're gonna grab the Lance animation. Now, you want to import from the script. I'm assuming it's gonna work. Sometimes they don't work. You don't want any of the editor processed data. It does not work properly. Okay. So I don't need that anymore. Hop into the Battlers tab, and we're going to import editor package now. Looking for the script. So we're going to go into here, grab it, the Lance script. Last name is the Knight. There's M, and Lance is da. So 14 was unprocessed, but everything else is good to go. So you can see it right here. Boom. Process that sprite. Let's hop into the animation editor so we can paste those commands. So we need to create a little section for the knight. So let's just throw it into Zweihander like it was originally. Knight, unarmed, knight, lance, which we will then paste in the whole script, and knight sword. Okay. So you can save that. Not going to need that for a bit. So we can now import the, oh wait, before we import the rest, got to go back and hop it to here and delete these Feditor processed sheets. They do not, they're not necessary. So let's go and import the rest of the packages. So let's grab the sword. Last name is knight. Sword. Bada bing, bada boom. 14's unprocessed again. Yep. Knight. Sword. Bang. Okay. And now we can import unarmed. Knight. Unarmed. Bang. Process it. Editor. Bang. So we have the whole thing in there. Now, before we get into the other animations, I'm going to warn you, turn your sound off when you go look into like crit animations, because the sound is just going to go off forever. Let's see, what is unprocessed 14? Let's look that up. I believe I made a topic for this. Here we go. So 14 is vibration of the screen. Okay, so that's actually just called shake. It's not any without a it's not capitalized. I think it's only used there. I would guess. I don't know why I would use anywhere else. Shake 1. Is it shake 1 or is it just shake? Now I'm getting confused. It might be just shake 1. Yeah, I think it's shake 1. Okay, same with the sword one. You don't actually have to do anything with these unprocessed. It's just not going to do anything. If he hits in front. Okay, whatever. I'm not here to fix that kind of stuff. The technical stuff you can look at and mess around with, as you would with a regular animation. Okay, so we can save that. Oh, right, because the lance is here. Game Boy Advance uses a spell animation when it comes to the ranged attacks, so you're actually not going to see any ranged. As you can see, it just kind of vanishes. In order to add that in, you'd actually have to put those sprites in the sheet, like you can see with the spear. Those are actually in the sheet itself. Open that up real quick to show that. Where are you, Lieutenant? There you are. See? There's the spear. But, you know, that's spriting, so you'll have to just sprite it. So let's hop into the palette. So we got our full palette here, nice and clean. don't really feel like reordering it, so we have coloration here. What is this? It's like the spear color. That's just a white. This looks like some trim? Or is this might be trim. Kinda hard to tell. It's like cloth of some sort, and that's white. And we'll call this armor. We'll call this I don't know what to call that actually. We'll call you spear tip. Call this spear shaft. Call that the trim. Call this the tertiary. Am I spelling that word right? I never feel like I am. What has tertiary that I can copy the spelling from? Because I always spell that word wrong. Come on, something has to have it. Oh, assassin has it. I might have spelled it right and I'm just losing my mind. I definitely spelled it right, okay. White. So we can save that. It's gonna look the same for all of them. Hop back into our battery coloring. And we're gonna throw in Brock. So now he got his digs. Let's get the base color. That color is awful. And then Brock something brownish. He's a brown boy. Not his skin tone. I'm saying his armor's good. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Oh, right. This is something we should have did with formatting. Right. I never actually fixed the ramp. That's why the colors look weird. Let's hop in that ramp and let's mess around with this. As you can see, two of the colors are getting basically eaten. So let's go for probably 1.5 is going to be good. Might be too much actually. Maybe 1. That last color is pretty dark. That's 2 are kind of dark. Yeah, this is a situation where I should have probably edited the colors, but there's this thing called laziness, but I should just edit the colors. I think I'm going to do that. So let's do that. This is those colors, right? So let's grab them. Just because those colors are like they're too what's the word I want? The color difference between each color is too high. Why can't I think of what that word would even be? The contrast. Yeah, the contrast between colors is too high. So now we can grab this one's ramp, but I think it's 1.75. Use the same one because the same colors. Alright, let's hop back into the recoloring. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Now I can actually like get a nicer brown. One zoom. Alright, that looks nice. Alright, cool. I don't really feel like messing around with anything else on Brock, honestly. That's good enough for me. Save that, and boom, we're done. Right? Obviously, when I say it like that, we're not done. But if you can figure out before I show you what's wrong, then you get a round of applause, I guess. But until that point, we're gonna play test, hop into this thing, and let's go, team. So, as you assume, you just figure, you know, we've done everything. Everything's good to go. Let's attack this guy. Wait, what? What's that? He didn't do anything. He didn't even move. What's going on? Oh wow, that map sprite's coloration's wrong. I'll fix that. Nope, nothing. What's going on? Oh, what? It's crashed now. Something's wrong. Clearly. Alright, come on. I know it. Come on, I get it, you crashed. Alright, I'm gonna have to force close this. Bang, bang. Yep, so it crashed and all the stuff wasn't working properly. And you're like, what the heck? We just did the whole thing. We didn't. We didn't do the whole thing. We have to go to Animation Association. Because that was the problem. Well, let's find our knight. Here we go. Knight unarmed. We didn't do this at all. As you can see. Faxnet doesn't use range to void stuff. I mean, I don't really know there wasn't a difference in them in the first place, but it doesn't use them. So let's set this up so that way it works properly. So we're gonna check out a normal weapon, and we're gonna have just a default. So a default is our attack, our hit, and our return. You can see here the attack, the hit, the return. So let's say we want to crit. We'll use the crit, the critical hold. Honestly, you don't need a critical return. Again, unless your crit is like the hero, you don't really need a critical return because they're just going to be exactly the same. See? Didn't need it. So I'm not going to bother with it. I would say the same thing with the miss. You don't need anything specific with the miss because they'll just use the miss sound. And now our imbued weapon with a minimum distance of at least 2. Unless you want it to work at 1 range. You can make that. You can have your magic weapons just use their animations at 1 range. Nothing wrong with that. So we're going to use our range attack, ranged hit, range return, and then our crit. I don't know if there's actually a crit attack. I mean, I don't know if there's a crit hit for a range attack. I don't feel like there is. Did it look any different when I had a crit? I'm genuinely confused. I'm genuinely interested. Kind of, not really. But there. So we have the sword set up, our normal weapon, our magic weapon. Bang bang, do the same for the lance. So we want to hit to find. I mean, no, we want to crit to find. Again, if you have a specific animation for your miss attack animation, add that in. I'm just saying for this animation, at least, it doesn't need a difference because I'm not seeing one. Oops. And our return. Okay, let's preview a normal attack. Bonk. Bonk. Crit attack. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. It's working. Thrown weapon. Now, edit that. So a thrown weapon of the minimum distance of, again, 2. So, hit to find. No, not crit to find. So our ranged crit is 22. No, it's 23. Our regular attack is 20. Our hold for the crit is 24. Our regular hit is 21, and our return is 22. It's gonna look weird because there's no spear flying, but I assure you it's actually working properly. It's just we don't have a spear sprites in the sheet. And the crit. Boom. Kaboom. Kaboom. Now let's test it out with all of our animations actually inserted properly. Alright. Play test, baby. Infinite move. Let's fight this Myrmidon. Boom. Look at that. An animation. Incredible. Yeah, that's this coloration thing. That's from the maps, right? It's using the wrong colors. Boom. Boink. Boink. And look at that. No crashing. We got animations working. It's all good. It's all Gucci, except for Daisy, because I'm about to just slam her into the ground with Jerry. Get her, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Alright. Anyway, that's the end of this tutorial. Animations, not that difficult, assuming you have a little bit of prior knowledge of what you already, not prior knowledge, but assuming you have most of the stuff you already need. Again, if you didn't have this animation, you could have downloaded it right here from our repository. I believe this is managed by Shin. Right here. That's the animation you grabbed. Cheap salvaged. Make sure to credit them. And the map sprite was from the repository. And we just grabbed the whole animation. You remove the feather process sheet. That's a sheet that looks like this. And using the import function in Fexna. Not Fexna. It's not Fexna anymore. Tactile. Right here. Now, if you want to import animation engines, that's a different thing. That's going to be for that's for GIFs and mostly used for spell animations. I don't fully use. I think I've used it probably once, maybe 0 times. But for the sake of this video, let's do one with that. Yes, that's the color I want. The whole thing? No, okay. We'll call this Duelum. It does not have get fit frames. It does not have a void frames because it's a magical animation. Actually, let's just leave them all in there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. Boom. Duelum. Now the thing is with this magic animation, you actually want it to be in effects. So you actually want to hold on. Close this. Making sure that it did copy to the clipboard, right? So I can hop into the clipboard. I can hop into the animation editor. Scroll way down to the spells. So I tell you to turn off that sound. So let's go here, ID 30. Yeah, it didn't copy that. Oh man. Oh, because it doesn't have a script to copy. That would make sense. Has no idea where to put stuff. Okay. I'll cover that later, because I don't fully know this one, I'm not going to lie to you. I've never used it, so it's a learning experience for all of us. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.